Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So yesterday I did make a little budgeting spreadsheet for spring cleaning event that a lot of people have found helpful, so I'm glad to have been of assistance. But obviously the offers are different for Cavalier players, and one of my subscribers actually helped me out with this, and overnight he adjusted the sheet for Cavalier difficulty as well. So here is now a new sheet made that where the top part is pretty much exactly the same, because the top aspect of it doesn't change. You still get the same amount of doublons for each unit bundle, and each unit bundle costs the same amount and stuff like that. But what did change obviously is this bottom bit about what each bundle is offering to you. So he relisted the items here, re-added all of them together as well, so you can see the total usages of them. We have total items in play, so this is a maximum amount of each item that you are able to acquire, and the whole budgeting aspect works exactly the same. I will not go over every single point that I did in the first video showing Thronebreakers how to use this sheet, but the idea is very simple. You can type in which bundles you can afford or want to buy. For instance, if you're going to buy one Odin's Vault, so you can buy Odin's Vault, it automatically calculates how much it will cost you, how many doublons you will get, and what is your budget basically. And then you can go and decide how many of each bundle you can afford, and it shows here whether you're in positive or you are in negative. For instance, let's say you can buy all 15 of these, you can buy four of these, 2 of these, 10, and you are already here in minuses, right? So it's going to show you that that will not be enough, so you can figure out how much you need to spend if you want to buy the rest, or you can figure out what you need to get rid of and what you can't afford, so to speak. So like looking at these ones, we can see that we have perfectly balanced budget. So for instance, one Odin will be able to get you 15 of the bundles 1, 2 of bundles 4, and 1 of bundle 5, for example. It also can be used for anyone who is free to play, because you do have some doubloons that you can access here, assuming that you do the arena, and well, you can't not get the gift. And then you can still budget even without not spending any money. For instance, just figuring out how many of these you can afford, how many of these, and how you can mix match, and maybe you want to buy a couple of calves, and what you can afford and what you can't afford. Whoopsie, here we go. And yeah, so that would be like 1 too many already. Let's say, yeah, there we go. You can buy 3 of first, 4 of second, and 5 caps. Just an example. But you can decide for yourself what is important to your account, because any advice that I could give to a cow player obviously is going to be relatively inaccurate. I'm not entirely sure whether you want to focus on 5-star signature stones or 5-star shards, or you're just interested in TFIBs, stuff like that. But this is a sheet that you can use. And on top of that, you can adjust it to your current situation as well. For instance, if you have already spent the gift items, then you can just zero these values out, and then you can work it strictly for how much you're comfortable to spend. And for instance, if you have bought already some of these bundles, you can just reduce the max amount, and you can see what's left over for you. Anyways, when it comes overall to what cow players have in play, obviously it represents significantly lesser stack of items than the Thronebreaker offers, quite drastically so, to be honest. So in total, maximum amount of each individual item that you can acquire is 10 tier 4 CC selectors, 20 tier 4 basics, 10 tier 1 alphas, 5.4 tier 2 alpha fragments, and 8 fully formed tier 2 alphas, so that will be about 13 tier 2 alphas. You can get 3.4 tier 5 basics, 30% random tier 5 CC, 20% tier 5 CC selector, which is probably what a lot of cow players will want to focus on to be able to get Thronebreaker. You can also get 40 generic 6-star 6 stones. That sounds quite a lot. Where do you get your generic 6-star 6 stones? Jesus Christ, I'm kind of jealous on this one. Is it 6-star or 5-star? Did he make a mistake there? 1 random 6-star awakening gem. I think these are meant to be 5 stars. I think these are meant to be 5 stars. Yep. Quite sure these are meant to be all 5 stars. Let me just quickly edit this up. See, double checking works. Double checking works. There we go. And then you can get 90,000 5-star shards, 29,000 6-star shards, 3 5-star nexuses, and 2 6-star nexuses. And once again, what is most important for you entirely depends on you yourself and only you. My personal recommendation, obviously, for all Cav players that are more deeper in the Cav game, that are not just freshly become Cavalier players, would be focusing on the tier 5 CC fragments and the 6-star nexuses perhaps. But also remember, if you can become Thronebreaker, then your store will update. You will not be able to get more doubloons, but you will be able to spend the remainder of your doubloons in the Thronebreaker store. That is also a very, very important thing to note. And yeah, once again, let me... Now I'm going to keep this for as is for a bit. But yes, so that is Cav sheet for spring cleaning, because a lot of people have been asking for the sheet for Cavalier players. So just briefly went over how to use it. Hopefully it is useful. I will add the link to it in the video description, so check it out. And well, hopefully it is helpful. But that is it for me today, and yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys soon. See ya. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information